Good morning. Welcome to Networking with Integrity. My name is Annette Walters, and I am the president and owner of Networking with Integrity, where we make networking work. I have spent over 20 years in sales and marketing, and I have seen the best and worst of networking and experienced it myself. I have had things in networking distract me so bad that I haven't followed through, and I've really spun my wheels, and it is time for that to stop for everyone. I figured out how to do it, and I am here to share with you how to make networking work, whether you are looking for and networking for a new job, a career advancement, or as I usually used it, to increase sales and revenue and really expand my business. So today we are talking about manipulation versus networking. In the past, I've had discussions with some of my friends who are also in sales and marketing about when they first got started feeling bad about networking. Like, am I just going into this room to manipulate a bunch of people, or am I going to be manipulated? It Networking is an interesting thing because when we go into networking, everybody has a purpose and an objective. It is a little different from socializing, like we talked about next or last week. And it isn't about fun, or I guess it's just not about fun. It's not about socializing, though that can definitely be an element of it. Networking has a purpose. And when you're in networking, you are looking to advance your idea, advance your goals of finding the right people that might be able to coach you into a new job or make that connection so that you can get into a company for maybe the purchasing manager that has never talked to you before, who hasn't taken the time but now will because you know this other person. So, asking the question, is this networking and is networking manipulation? Those are all good questions because I think most of us that are in networking or networking for our business, we don't want to manipulate other people. And by golly, we don't want to be manipulated. Now, this fear of manipulation, I think, at least for me, harkens back to those K through 12 years. We've had experiences with those people who have straight up ninja'd us. They have pretended to be our friends. They have worked to get us to, golly, in high school, get us to take them on vacation with us. And yet, once we come back, they never want to talk to us again. We were just going someplace cool and they just did it to go someplace cool. It wasn't about us or the relationship. It was really about what they can get. So the questions come up, what if I'm manipulated? What if I'm controlled through this situation? What if, like in that circumstance, they don't mean me any good? It's just selfish. They're out for themselves. What if I don't realize? Well, let me assure you that as an adult, you're going to pick up on things a lot faster than others, especially when we were back in those K through 12 years. Being manipulated is definitely a concern because we want to know where we want to put our time and energy in. We want to know who deserves it and what projects deserve it, whereas those that do not. Now, sometimes we will just help somebody and we will not get anything in return. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those situations where we are, well, straight up being manipulated. And so when we get into these situations, what we're going to do is that we're going to work on being observant of our surroundings and our situations. And we've talked a lot about that wall. We want to make sure that that is down so that we can actually see and understand what's going on around us. Now, people in general are good people. I truly believe that. And even when it may be a lopsided relationship, in most cases, I do not believe many people mean us true harm. But we can be active participants in every relationship that we have. And I think that is the key to this question of manipulation or networking. As we get to know people, as we have experiences, we will uncover what their true intent is, as well as if they intend to reciprocate what we are giving out in the first place. And so that is as we go into our networking situations, the point is to have these conversations where you're going to learn if it's manipulative or truly self-serving on their part is through a couple of additional interactions, if you will. You will know in potentially, let's say it goes really well and you make a strong connection at the networking event, but you go out to a one-on-one, you sit there, you talk about your businesses, yourself, maybe even a couple of personal items, but it ends up on their part truly being a pitch session, as if you're going to buy what they have to sell. Now, you might, but their intention and their focus really gets a spotlight shown on it when that happens. That's why when I'm coaching my clients on what they do on a one-on-one is that we talk about, yes, we're going to talk about what we do and what we are after, kind of bringing it on the up and up. But this time together, a one-on-one and some of the other things that you will do are about getting to know each other, finding common ground, and really uncovering what each other's needs are, and then to see if you can truly help each other through knowledge, through connection, through problem solving. And so, as you go through this, I want you to just keep an eye out, but don't worry about the manipulation. As an adult, you're going to uncover it if their intention is to be completely self serving or to harm. And it's going to be okay. So, as you go out into networking today, try to put down that mantle of are they going to manipulate me and pick up the mantle of curiosity. I wonder if this is my person. I wonder if they have the same types of goals that I do. I wonder if we can work together to benefit each other and grow the business, make connections, and really reach the goals that each of us have. My name is Annette Walters. This is Networking with Integrity. I hope you did get something out of this. And if you are looking for the 3 best networking questions for your next networking opportunity, I encourage you to email me at contact@thenwi.com, thenwi.com, and request the 3 best networking questions. I'm going to be sending those out at the end of the week, and when you get them, not only are you getting the worksheet because you do need to make these your own, but you will also get a video explaining the questions and how to do that. Because it is only when we make these things our own that it comes across as a non manipulative type of interaction and really opens up a conversation into something that benefits both you and whomever you're talking to. Again, Annette Walters with Networking with Integrity, the NWI. You can also find more at thenwi.com. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow morning right here at 8:30.